Yamcha is a joke, and I'm not trying to be mean, it's just a fact unfortunately. He went from being an awkward teen to a warrior that gets the girl to a living meme and gets his girl stolen, and now he's just pretty much useless, nothing to add on to the team. Unlike TN, if you guys haven't watched that video, then I recommend you should check it out afterwards. Yamcha's story is kind of finished. He started out as a bandit who's scared of girls, then turned into a martial artist and is now not scared of girls. But let's start from the beginning. We first meet Yamcha in Dragon Ball as Goku's first ever rival. He was displayed as a cool older brother type of character and also not really good with girls. Wait, he's kind of like me. Anyways, of course he's not the main character, but he is part of the main cast in the original series, so his character development wasn't that amazing. He went from bad to good and is there to support Goku, but eventually he does get the girl, and that is Bulma. Yamcha is loyal and an honest man, and I'm pretty sure nothing bad would happen, I think. Now we're moving on to Dragon Ball Z, and this is where Yamcha starts to take more L's. And one of his L's is his biggest one, that people would associate Yamcha with at all times, the Cybermen incident. The Z Fighters are prepping for the Saiyan invasion, and Yamcha is somewhat around Tien's level, and most likely less. Once the Saiyans arrive, they planted some Cybermen to deal with the Z Fighters, and they settled it in a 1v1 fashion. Krillin was up next, but Yamcha insists that he should go first since Krillin has already died before, and anything happens to Yamcha, they can use the Dragon Balls to bring him back. After a one-sided beating from Yamcha, the Cybermen resorted to a kamikaze, ultimately killing Yamcha, and that's where the meme is born. And yeah, this isn't Yamcha's best highlight, but it's also his most popular one. Another one of Yamcha's biggest L's is losing Bulma to Vegeta, and technically it's not Yamcha's fault. I know that they stated that Yamcha was actually the one who cheated on Bulma, but fans at the time, even the Japanese voice actors for Bulma and Yamcha, were shocked at this outcome, since this is out of Yamcha's character. This led to the voice actor for Yamcha to complain to Toriyama for this decision, and his response was, "Come on, Yamcha's a cheater."
Are you serious, my brother?
Yeah, it's pretty much an excuse to reduce Yamcha's screen time so he can pair two of the most popular and important characters at the time, and that's Vegeta and Bulma. And I can see Toriyama's point of view, but the problem was that he handled Yamcha's character pretty badly than he thought, which led to countless of posts, arguments, memes, and this very video of why Yamcha is handled terribly, or whatever argument you want to make. Also, Yamcha took a couple L's in the Cell Saga, with one of them being with Android 20, who literally stabbed through his chest and nearly killed him. Another L is with Cell Jr., but to be fair, everyone else was getting him, but Yamcha got it worse. He's got his arm broken and got thrown out like he was a toy. But after all these L's that Yamcha has been taking lately, I want to give him a shout out. You know, he tried to test himself in the 300 times gravity chamber after Vegeta trained in it, and he did fairly well for a human. And also he's always there to help out others, including, again, Vegeta when he destroyed the machine, and also Goku when he had the heart virus. So yeah, I just want to give him a shout out for that. In Dragon Ball Super, don't expect Yamcha to be there, but when he does, well, he gets disrespected again. But to be fair, Yamcha is living his own best life as a professional baseball player without having to fight. But in the world of Dragon Ball, there is no peace. But Yamcha did make his return in fighting in the Moro arc in the manga, and he showed that he still got it. The only other times Yamcha actually takes W's is in the non-canon episodes, one of them being the Z Fighters in King Kai's planet versus the Ginyu Force, and Yamcha was fighting against Recoome and he destroys him pretty easily, only if it was actually canon. In Dragon Ball Heroes, Yamcha was actually more OP than his canon counterpart. He was fighting against Ultra Instinct Goku, Golden Metal Cooler, stuff you would never imagine Yamcha doing. So what can we take from this? Yamcha is just treated poorly as a character and everyone sees him as a joke, and I don't think we're going to see a Yamcha come back anytime soon, since we got bigger things to worry about. But if you do want to see some Yamcha W's, then you should check out my other video where I cover a Yamcha spin-off manga about a boy being reincarnated as Yamcha and uses his Dragon Ball knowledge to his advantage to pretty much be ahead of everyone in skills. So what do you guys think? Let me know if I missed anything in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.